name is Bulaya. I am a French citizen. I'm living in Taipei for about 5 years now. Originally, I come from Congo. This is like the country of my parents. This is the country of my ancestor, and this is also like my country. This part of myself is very important because that part of Africa, which is inside in me, has made like the person I am today. So this is something like I carry every day all over me, through my skin, and this is what people they first see when they see me. Being a black person in France is something very interesting and something very unique for a certain perspective. I've been living in the south of France, Montpellier, a lovely city by the beach, and this is where I've grown up. This is where I've learned about many things in life, and this is where my family is living right now. After these lovely years in the south of France, I've decided to experience something new. I have decided like to embrace a new culture. As I just said, having some African roots, being French, being someone influenced by the global culture of globalization, which is, let's say, somehow the American way, lifestyle. I just wanted like to experience something new, and to me, Asia was like this new gateway to take different perspective about the world. So I had a job opportunity in Taiwan. I have to say, like at the very beginning, I didn't know anything about Taiwan, but it was a great bet to try to discover more about Asia from the Taiwanese perspective. So I came here in 2007. I remember the first time I stepped into Taipei was very funny because I couldn't speak any Chinese, I couldn't read, I couldn't write, so it was just like the same feeling like it was a sort of a rebirth for me. So I've been very privileged here in Taipei to meet different people, to have also like the opportunities to travel around in Asia and to be in touch with the different Asian cultures, to be in touch with different people. And from these aspects, little by little I have started to think of what I can share about myself and about what I'm experiencing on a daily basis. So that's the reason why I try to travel around, and I've been really amazed by what you can find in terms of art and culture here in Asia. And that made me think like for black people, for African people, there is really like something to dig and to do in order like to integrate ourselves, our identity into like a culture and art. So I was thinking to find what could be like the best way to engage people and to share with people about this kind of issues. So living in a world where technology is present everywhere, right? I just decided like maybe let's try to use technology as a gateway to be in touch with the people here in Asia, people in France, people all around the world. So that's how I come out with this idea to create a website, which will be my own way to perceive like my goal to share my opinions with the people. So that's how I developed that idea of the Gingko Project. So basically, what's the Gingko Project? The Gingko Project is an art and culture platform just to share ideas, opinions, and also to analyze the trend. We live in a world where there's many things going on, and sometimes we think we're only like the contemporary person of what we're living today, and we tend to ignore what was the past, and by knowing the past is a good way also like to figure out what could be our future. So this is what I've done myself in the process of identity, what kind of person I am, where do I come from, Africa, France, and where I want to go. So that's how I make this move to Taiwan. In the same way, through the Gingko Project, this is what we try to achieve, to take an event and go beyond the event, like what was the beginning, what was before, and what caused this event to exist today and to be present in our daily life. So basically, we try to take different dimensions to talk about these issues. So it's typically fashion and mode, cinema, music, and gastronomy, because this is like some very interesting perspective to think of culture and art. So this is what we are trying. We have also a digital art gallery, because we like to give an opportunity also to great talent to be able to show to the world what kind of skills they have, what kind of a process making they are taking every day in order to achieve. So I think that it's always good to be influenced and to be also an influencer for someone else. So this is what we're trying with this kind of a project. In terms of inspiration for the Gingko Project, I've been very lucky to meet different people, and if I have to name a few of them, there will be two. First of all, there will be my sister, Bulaya, who is a great painter, and by seeing how energy, efforts and motivation she devoted into painting, I was thinking like there is somewhere something that I can do also to share and to be able to be in touch in the area and the field of artistic process making. The second person I would like to also to mention here as a great influencer to me was Mr. Jamal Landers. The way he viewed the world, the way he viewed design was a great influence to me, to be able also to build up enough confidence to be able then to kick off my project. Basically, the dynamic of those influences were very essential to me in order to be able to have a concept and to be able also to execute this concept by having the same artistic process of those two artists, because designing and painting is definitely like art. What we try to do with the Gingko Project is the same concept, just to take some artistic process in order to be able to be in touch with people and talk about culture and art and the different forms. So definitely these two have been my great influences. Okay, so far I think somehow my soul belongs a little bit to Taiwan, because I've experienced many great things here and met a lot of people. As I said, from my French background, I have already some preconceived ideas about the world, and especially when we talk about art and culture. For example, in terms of the fashion, knowing the French history about fashion is, of course, is something helped me to have my own opinion. But I would like to go beyond, and I would like to use the Gingko Project to be a sort of a boost for me in order to be maybe more in touch with any kind of art and culture. So in the future, my expectation will be to grow our audience, to be able to share, to engage people. It shouldn't be a one-way process. I have the expectations to create a sort of emulation, a mutual relationship with people, to be able to share. I don't mind we have our own conception about life, about ideas, but what really matters to me is when we can go beyond and be able to share, and sometimes maybe to turn our point of view into something new, thanks to the different point of view we receive from other people. So I expect in the future with this project to be able maybe to create a community, and to be able maybe to have this community to be engaged in delivering some artistic project and collaboration project around culture, and I tend to do that in an international basis. So in the great future, my goal could be to be able to replicate this kind of platform in Africa for African people as well, to be in touch with their history, their culture, their art, and to be able to show up to the world. So that's a dream, and I hope it will be a goal. Okay, during my free time, I'm a very simple person, so I like to hang out with friends. I like to share, I like to experience new stuff. So basically in Taiwan I try to visit new places, I try to eat something new, I try to hear something new. I like also to exercise a bit. I'm an amateur boxer myself, so and of course I like to read, I like to document myself on things I have the feeling I know, but sometimes by reading or exchanging ideas, I just find new approach to reinterpret what I know. So yeah, basically that's my stuff. I like to watch movies as well. Yeah, I have to mention that because movies is a great window on the world, and I like to say to my friend, tell me which movie you watch, I will tell you who you are. So yeah. What amazed me the most in being in Taiwan, and what I've experienced, and I really it's my marker of my presence in Taiwan. First of all, it's nothing original, it's just the people, because we are very blessed to be surrounded by great people here. But beyond that, what really amazed me here is this capacity that people they have here to be in touch each other. I can feel for example, youngster to elders, there is this real connection, and somehow that makes me think of our African roots and the way people they live there. So mixing modernity and tradition, I think it's a great mix, and Taiwan has achieved something remarkable from this aspect. So I'm really amazed by this mix between tradition and modernity. I would say it's to me it's really different in a way that in France we are more maybe individual centric, and here in Taiwan people they still see themselves through the community. No matter we're talking about family, we're talking about society, but you exist through a group. Where in France and in the most of developed countries today, we put the individual as at the core of everything. So to me that is the major difference. That being said, I have to say what French people and Taiwanese people they share is maybe this interest and appeal for noble things, for sophisticated things. That's the reason why we can see more and more Taiwanese people involved into creation, in terms of design, in terms of fashion, in terms of art. So I think Taiwanese people are very unique in Asia in terms of good manners, in terms of sophistication, in terms of the lifestyle, and that is something that I can also see in the French culture. So maybe this is what can unify those two cultures. I have to say my father is someone very stylish, so I think I got it from my father, and I have to say this is maybe my African roots, because as you know in Congo, people they really like to dress, and I still believe the way you dress is also a language. It's also a signal you send to people, and I think the most important is just try to be yourself. And if you can put some flavor and some spice by trying to be out of the box, it'd be even better. So this is what I'm trying. Sometimes it works, sometimes I fail, but at least I'm trying very hard. Okay, so this is Bulaya. French citizen living in Taiwan. You can follow us on the Gingko Project, GingkoProject.com, and you'll be in touch with the fashion, cinema, gastronomy, music, and our digital art gallery. So hope to see you around.